Hello again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the principal and owner of National Restaurant Consultants, and we welcome you in again to our NRC Helpful Moment. And of course, we're always joined by our wonderful co-branding marketing partner, Mr. Brian Devine, and he's with, of course, Top Line Management, CafeFuel. Hello, Brian. Are you getting prepared for this, calling it 2 to 5 feet of snow in the Denver area this coming weekend is what I'm hearing?
I am finding it very hard to believe that that is even possible. But in the spirit, I just found a way to put a little snowfall.
There you go. That was good. That's good. You know, I've lived through these snowstorms in the Denver area before, and they definitely they could certainly pile up. There's no question. There's no question. So
Yeah, you bet.
even the dog is barking that she doesn't want to have that much snow to deal with. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
You know, today's topic, it's just Brian and myself today. We thought we'd pivot just to some very important information that's coming down and, of course, being shared nationally, and that is the restaurant the restaurant program that is part of the very large $1.7 trillion package that is expected to be signed on President Biden's desk this week. This money can be accessible, and it's probably the best we know is going to start in April for some applications, and it may start with minority and women-owned and veteran-owned businesses.
Yeah.
So if you are, and we don't know the percentage that's requirement as far as veteran, woman, or minority-owned, but you need to get yourself ready. It's not difficult. You need to look at your 2019 versus your 2020 sales. Hopefully, you maybe have even filed your taxes, which would be the best way to prove your sales, 2019 versus 2020. Subtract it. If you are greater than a 20% loss, and I think that's the threshold, 20% loss or greater, and you have, I think it's fewer than 300 employees per location, you will be able to qualify. And that means then you subtract 19 from 20, you have the percentage loss, subtract any PPP money that you've received in either PPP round 1 plus PPP round 2. And it's pretty simple as to what you may qualify for this grant. It's not even a loan, it's a grant. There is a lot of data in there, and let us help you work through that information. Again, we're here to help. This is not at a charge, folks. Let us help you. We can do that. If you need us to sign a confidentiality or non-disclosure agreement, happy to do that. Always happy to be the captain for you to get you your money. This is probably the single best method to go forward in helping you move your business forward. There are not a lot of strings attached. You can use this money for cost of goods, operations, personal protective equipment. You can even use it for capital investments. You need some new equipment, something's broken down, you need to fix something. These things will qualify. So that's our message today. Don't go it alone. That's the message. Don't go it alone.
That's right.
You've got way too much on your plate just to run your business. Don't go it alone. Let us help you. And I'm going to pivot over to Brian to talk about ways to help put more butts in seats, if you would. That's the name of the game. Get them to come back more often. The other name of the game, and build your business as capacity opens up. So, Brian, you want to take it from here, please?
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Richard. And you are all probably used to hearing me talk about certain things. And there is a reason. When we talk about your list, it's because the bigger your list, the easier your life gets, and it's easier to get people to come back. We talk about video because when you have good video and you do things like this, where you get to connect with your audience, you have that authenticity. That goes a very long way in helping people remember that you exist and then want to support your business. So there are certain things that we talk about over and over again. We talk about, your website and making sure that it has the basics, that it looks and performs very well on mobile. There are very basic steps that we know that if you just follow them, you will have great results. So today, I just want to reiterate the value of video. Now, the reason that this is coming up is because you might have heard about the biggest change coming from Apple. And if you're an Apple user, this is really kind of a two-edged sword. If you're an Apple user and you've gotten the latest update, I think it's iOS 14, then you will have the option to opt out of sharing your information with advertisers. And don't forget, you're an advertiser. So maybe get as many people as you can think of to not opt out. But now you have to actively opt in. You have to say, yes, I want it. So it's much easier to just say no. Now, this is a real big deal because that means that if we are running ads on Facebook, on Google, on any platform where we drop what's called a pixel so that we can follow you, Apple is not allowing it. They are basically just removing it and saying, we're not going to give you the data, and that's the end of it. Now, I have my my inclination as to why they are doing this, because it's usually a money grab. However, for right now, what do you do? How do you get people back? Well, it comes to building your lists. And we have the ability to create excellent, high quality, personalized videos, meaning that it can actually pull your name into the video. It can pull your location into the video. And then it can even, and this is brand new, but it's pretty cool, but what it'll do is actually read your name. So it will actually, in the text of the video, it can actually say the person's name. So it draws people in, and then we can put the list building aspect, the asking for the name and the email in the video. So that means that we need Facebook's retargeting. We need Google's retargeting less and less because we're doing all the other things to build the list and to do it in a way that is more effective than ever before. So I wanted to make sure that we talked about that this technology is available now. So if you have a great video, let me know. Let's talk about it because we might be able to just take your current video and make it a personalized video by just putting a little something in the beginning, a little something at the end, and then putting the list building option into the video so that when people find it and you make them an offer, right? So if you don't make them an offer, they won't sign up. So, and the reason that I thought of that is because we have a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, no, we have a newsletter. No one reads email newsletters. Ask yourself if you have, when was the last time you read an email newsletter? You don't. But an email newsletter is a good reminder that you exist. So we don't suggest don't do it. We're just saying that people don't say, gosh, I don't have enough newsletters in my email today, so I'm going to sign up for another one, right? That just doesn't happen. What does happen is when you say, hey, if you give me your name and your email, I will give you a buy one, get one free coupon that's good for the next 10 days. That will get someone to fill it out. And again, what we're trying to do is to make sure that you are not as hurt by what's happening with Apple's new iOS update and how they're removing the ability to retarget. We're trying to make that not so bad for you because you are automatically building your list. And then you can just reach out to that list whenever you want it, ask them to come in. And we have been getting great results doing that for clients. And I want that for you. So what questions do you have, Richard? Did I cover enough?
Well, I do want people to know they can go to the www.gunthertooties.com and see the example of they're launching their videos, I believe, starting next week or this weekend.
Yep, we're going to turn some on today.
Yeah, and this is a great example of what Brian's referring to. And it's GUNTHERTOODYS.com. And it's a 5-unit independent group here in the Colorado market, but they have been doing a fabulous job of moving their marketing forward. And folks, they were literally, when they reopened last June, they were only doing 32% of their business year over year, June of 20 versus 19, and struggled and about didn't make it until we got this marketing going in August. Pretty much had to shut down in November and December. And I'm proud to announce that through some strong management and processes and pieces, and of course, the co-branding and marketing piece of Top Line Management and CafeFuel, they are approaching about 100% comparisons of 19 versus 21, not 20 versus 21, because this past week we're lapsing over the shutdowns from a year ago. It works. So don't go it alone is the message. Don't go it alone. get yourself some money, get yourself some support, get yourself some marketing. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to be helpful. That's why we do the NRC Helpful Moment. This is a number 110. We have some great presentations in the next few weeks from very smart people that will hopefully be helpful to you as well. So that's what we have for today. Our 110th, we're signing off. So long for now, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.